Here we go again. We're on the road. We're back on the road. Back on the road. Stewie JP. I'm Stewie JP. You're not. Welcome to Water Tanks on the Road with Stewie JP. I'm Stewie JP. You're not either of any of these blokes. This is Maui. Maui from YAR Clan. An absolute gentleman is running around in the T100 LT. He's on a grand battle. Nebelberg. That's what the map's called. You know it as well as I do. Maui, there he is. He's in the T100 LT. Now the T100 LT, I know it's not an EBR, but this was the first tier 10 light tank that became meta, quote unquote, in clan wars and tournaments. And I remember Safi running around in this tank when it first came out, doing his personal missions when there was only one set of personal missions. It was an absolute pleasure to watch. Maui, in this game on Nebelberg, which is a grand map. This is a grand battle map. 15 versus 15, or I think it might be 14 versus 14 on Asia, and maybe some other small servers. I'm not too sure. He's trying to spot. Is he doing personal missions as well? He wants to track some tanks. Let's see if he might do it. He might track some tanks. He might get a top gun for this other mission as well. Anyway, shooting towards the object 277 right now, picking up a little bit of assisted damage, which even though assisted damage, track damage is assisted damage. Assisted damage doesn't have to be track damage in the way this mission works. So he's getting some spotting damage, but it's not damage by tracking tanks. Does that make sense? Anyway, the T100 LT, the first tier 10 light tank that was meta, using clan wars, using all that kind of thing. He's got APCR loaded now. APCR is standard in this tank. I believe this was the first tank to have APCR as standard and AP as premium, which is sort of the other way around. It's a 100mm gun, 300 alpha damage, 230mm of penetration with APCR, 248 with AP, so it's not that much difference, but the shell velocity is a lot less in the AP version, 790 meters per second rather than 1200. That's a significant difference. Other than that, I don't know, I suppose if you've got to shoot somebody frontally, I'd use the AP rounds if you have to, like something big, heavy, a mouse, an object 27, whatever, who knows. Anyway, have a look at it. It's a good looking tank. He's got a mark of excellence on this bad boy. It looks good, very sleek, very sporty looking. It's a low profile, possibly the best camouflage numbers at tier 10 for a light tank. Maybe not, who knows. Just because it's so low, it looks like it would. Anyway, he's on Nebelberg and he's looking for the 121B. 121B is a tier 10. It's a Clan Wars reward tank. You can also get it in the bond shop. So if you don't want to bid like 50 or 60,000 bonds for a Clan Wars reward tank, you could buy the 121B for 15,000 bonds if you've got it. But I digress. Maui, who's an absolute gentleman, really nice bloke. He is playing the T100 LT, tier 10 Russian light tank, a tank that I love. As soon as you sent me this replay, I said, yes, this is a tank that I don't play it very often, but I do like it. It looks good, it feels good. It's Russian, so it's going to be pretty cool. He's just showing great patience here, looking for the enemy tanks. I'm not sure if he's trying to get this mission. He needs to track 3 different tanks, and he needs to get 250 assisted damage while they're tracked on that one. To get it with honours, he needs to get... 2 of them need to be killed. That's for the T55. That's the 4th light mission for the T55. For Chimera, he needs to pick up a top gun. I'm not going to give too much away, but he's not going to get a top gun in this game. Or maybe he will. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, 5-4's the score. Running around looking for opportunities. Being quite patient. Finds the back of the M48 pattern. Did he track that tank? It sounded like he did a critical hit. Didn't quite get the tracking shot. Getting plenty of assisted damage, but again, that's from spotting, not from tracking. So maybe I should shut up about this mission. Maybe that's not going to happen. Who knows? 8-5 the score. As mentioned, this is a grand battle. Playing on the Hong Kong server, because you just don't get it on the Australian server. Even if they were turned on, which they probably aren't, the numbers just aren't there for 30 versus 30. I think I might have said 15 versus 15. No, 30 versus 30, but I think some of the servers might be a bit less. It might be 28 maybe. Anyway, we'll find out at the end of this game. 8-6 is the score. There's the 1-2-1. He wants to shoot him, shoots him once, takes him down to 69 hit points. Dinner for 2. Waits for that gun to reload. This should be a kill, which might help for that other mission. There you go. That's his first kill. 1,555 hit points of damage done so far. 2,732 assisted damage. But unfortunately for this mission, none of it from immobilizing, all from spotting. But that's okay. We don't care. scroll through these numbers. Yeah, no tracks there. Finds a 277, shoots and misses. That's okay. Might get some more assisted damage here. He's on 128 hit points. Tier 10 Russian heavy tank, the Object 277. Still the most popular tech tree heavy tank for Clan Wars, I'm sure. And there's the STIE. Is that what it's called? STII? Oh, okay. Bang! Into the side of his head for 367 hit points of damage. A little bit more assisted damage as well, a little bit of spotting damage, and that brings the score up to 11-7. Looking pretty good, but it's never over until the fat lady's sick. The fat lady's not sick, and yet she's not even warming up. 7-11 or 11-7 is the score. Maui from 1AR clan, best clan of the universe, still recruiting, still looking for good people, still having a good time, and getting ready for season 16. Loses his driver, puts one into the side of the T100 LT, switches, it looks like he's thinking about switching to high explosive, hits the back of the T100 LT, he goes down, gets some more assisted damage, still spotting damage and not track damage. So anyway, he's having a good game. 3,191 assisted damage, 2,213 damage done. He's got himself a kill, and the score's 13-8. How many tanks are left? Can we count them? 1, 2, 3. It's a bit hard to count all those tanks. What's left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 tanks left on the enemy team. So maybe it was 24 versus 24. Does that sound right for the Asian server? Apologies, earlier I might have said 15 versus 15. We know it's not 15 versus 15. We know grand battles don't work like that. He's got 2 standard rounds remaining. 14-9 is the score now. 14-9 on Nebelberg. 2,332 hit points of damage done. 3,191 assisted damage. He's got himself a kill, and he's coming flying in, looking for the grill and the Conch GC. The Conch GC, has he moved? Has he not moved? I'd be tempted to switch to high explosive for the Conch GC. It's only 50mm of penetration. I don't know. Would 50 be enough for the Conch GC? I'm not too sure. Damage for that is 360 compared to 300. Not a huge increase, but maybe high explosive is an option for maybe tracking tanks. Puts one into the side of the T92 HMC, the Tier 10 big barreled American tank destroyer, self-propelled gun. Finds the Gigabyte as well. No sign of the Conch GC. Finds him. That time he gets him. Doesn't. There's the Conch GC over there. Artie tries to shoot the Gigabyte and comes around, gets the kill. That's his 3rd kill. Now there's the Conch GC on 205 hit points, sticking with the AP rounds. Waiting, keeps the auto aim on, gets the kill, and that's his 4th kill. All of a sudden that Top Gun mission is not off the table by any stretch of the imagination. 2011 only seems like yesterday, doesn't it? But that was 10 years ago. 2011 is the score. That means what's there? 4 tanks remaining? There is. So it's 24 versus 24 game on Nebelberg. How those missions, he's just not getting tracked damage. He's getting plenty of assisted damage. He's got 4 kills out of the 6. He needs of 2 different types. But looking for the Rhinoceronte. That's how new this game is. That's not the Rhinoceronte, that's the IS-7 for kill number 5. All of a sudden, maybe the Top Gun mission is not out of this question. There's the Rhino, puts one into him for 278 hit points. He's got 17 premium rounds remaining, 4 high explosive. He's got plenty of hit points, 1,188, which is 1,187 more than he needs. Picks up some more spotting damage. Spotting damage goes up to 3,727 hit points, and that's a win, 24-11. Let's have a look at the result before we wind up today's single shot. One shot? Single shot? I don't know what you would call it. That was Maui, my old mate Maui from 1AR clan in the T100 LT, the Tier 10 Russian light tank. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, Spotter Medal, Bruiser, Fighter, Fire for Effect. Got 42 bonds for that. That's how you get bonds. Have good games at Tier 10. Dimitri's Medal for getting those 3 artillery kills. Look at all those tanks that he had something to do with the demise of. That's, I would say that was half, if not more than half, of the enemy team. Top the score charts there with 1,309 base experience, 5 kills, 4,222 hit points of damage, and over 4,000 assisted damage. What's the best thing about assisted damage, folks? You know it as well as I do. You don't have to pay for the bullets. And even with a standard account, he's still only just lost 13,000 credits. That's after tax with the standard account in that 9-minute game. He did fire a bit of premium, and looks like he's paying full price for consumables as well. If he wasn't paying full price for consumables, maybe might have turned a profit, or close. Anyway, Maui, epic game, my friend. That was fantastic. Can't wait to catch up again sometime soon. Thanks for the replay. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time.